Hello everybody, I'm Thomas and welcome back to another Soul Gaming Sunday stream. This week, Twilight Inscription Edition. I'm really excited to do this stream because this game is really fun. I really like it so far. It's new to my collection. This is just a new release. It was out at Gen Con, and though I was at Gen Con, I was not able to get a copy because they were just sold out like every day, and I was only able to get there like one day early in the morning, and that's when I grabbed Turing Machine, and I didn't have time to grab this, but put my order in, got my shipment of this game in like last week and a half ago or so. And yeah, so I've been slowly digging into this game and I've been really enjoying it. So there's a lot to talk about, but real quick, I'll just do a very brief explanation. It looks like there's a lot going on here. There is, but it's not that confusing. So the gist of this game is in the solo game, you're just trying to beat the AI. Basically, at the end of the game, I'll be collecting victory points, doing different things, and at the end of the game, there's a little like score chart to see how good I did against the AI. So there's easy, medium, and hard difficulties. I'm going to start on easy because this game is new to me. So yeah, there's a couple things to go over here. So there's this Mechatol, there's a sheet here. I'll zoom in a little bit on this. So first off, you got Mechatol Rex, which is like the capital, the center planet. It's the planet everybody wants to get. And basically, that planet is up here on my navigation sheet. And if I claim it first, I get stuff. The AI has their own little tracks that they'll be going up. That's what this whole like bottom portion down here is for the AI. They'll be competing against. And they have these little things are when they claim the quests up here, which will go over in a second. And then right there, Mechatol Rex, so they claim that. So yeah, like I just briefly mentioned, there's 4 different quests because there are 4 different main boards and there's one quest kind of relating to each. So like this one, having 12 consecutive systems claimed. So you can see up here on my nav sheet, there's little systems. And basically how it works is there's 2 main things you could do on this. You can either explore by just drawing a line somewhere, or you can claim a planet by circling it. Pretty simple. So this is just saying having 12 consecutive claim systems. And there's 4 quests over here. One for each. So got the expansion sheet over here. This is, well, once you explore and claim a planet, well, then you have to expand onto it. And so that's what this sheet is for, is then you can use the planets you claim here to unlock stuff over here. So yeah, there's also like technologies at the bottom of each sheet each sheet has like 2 specific technologies down here. They can be unlocked. They do different things. You can also see, like, at least for this sheet, there's 3 main colored. The dice in this game, kind of all over the place. Is a complicated game. There's just has a lot of parts to it. So there's these cool dice I'll be rolling. These are huge dice. Like there's 6 of them, but they're massive. There's 3 main colors though, so I'll be rolling these. And you can see like these are the 3 main ways I could use the dice. But up here, you can use the planets from over here to get stuff. You got a population track over here on the right. You just get more points the more you go up that. You have the industry track over here. This has got a couple things going on. So you have this big area where I'll either be scrapping or claiming things. And it's just kind of a game of like X's and O's. Over here are my council votes. These are pretty important because council cards appear in this game and they're kind of a big deal. Trade goods are essential. I've been finding I really like the trade goods. Compared to like 3 Sisters, these are kind of like the, was it the compost? I think that's it. You just get like an extra thing you could do. I think that's pretty nice. And then you also have this industry track down here. We get resource production along the way, which that's how you get resources, is through progressing down this track and getting resource production. So that's that one. And then finally, the last little sheet over here is the warfare sheet. Because of course in space, there's going to be fighting. And so it's pretty cool. There's basically, it's split up into 2, you got the left and right portion, and I'll be fighting the AI both times. Normally if I was playing with other people, I'd be fighting like, oh, the neighbor to my right and the neighbor to my left. But in this case, it's just the AI both times. So how it's going to work is I'll be deploying units. I have to deploy them above the deploy line, which is this orange thing. Right now it's just at the bottom, but throughout the game it'll be going up. So like towards the last age, it'll be here, and then I can't place anything below it. And there's stuff to be unlocked. There's cool, I can't use these 2 units until I spend some assets to unlock them. If I want to place a cruiser, I got to spend 3 of these materials, or the PDS, that's 2 influence, the blue ones. So that's all of that. So the game essentially is dictated by this event deck here. That's made up of different, I don't even know what to call them. Years, ages. There's probably a correct name for them. Years, I'll call them. That's not years. That's probably ages. So, yeah, there's like 5 of them, right? Yeah, there's 5. And basically, besides the first one, and I think the last one, so 2, 3, and 4, there's going to be some main events that happen like all the time. There's going to be a war at some point. There's going to be a council vote, and then there's going to be an industry thing. So the industry thing just produces your trade goods. The council votes you'll spend votes on to try to get the outcome you want. And then finally the war, you'll be competing. In my case, I'll be competing against the AI to compare my unit strength to theirs. I think that's all I really need to do to explain up the front. I think I'm just going to play, and hopefully it'll make sense along the way. Oh, the one thing I really like about this game, before I get started, is I really think it's so cool. The amount of modularity in this is fantastic. So we have these sheets here. So there's 8 different ones because this supports up to 8 players. So, and what's cool is they each have, there's 2 sides. So they have the A side, which is the asymmetric side, which means there's 8 unique sheets. And then they all have a back side, which is the same. So technically there's like 9 different sheets where they're all the same, but like the navigation will be different, or like the warfare will have assets. They're all just like slightly different in their own way, but they all like function the same. I think that's really cool. The quests up here are kind of randomized. The other thing that I need to mention before I start is factions. There are these factions in the game. There's 24, I think. So today I will be playing as these. Let me zoom in a bit. The Arborek. They have this cool ability called mitosis. So whenever I choose my active sheet, I either cross out a material on an unlocked planet on the expansion board, or I could deploy an infantry. It seems good. I have not played with this faction before, so I am excited to try them. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just going to hop right into it and explain along the way. So I flip one of these event cards, and how it works is, so there's some resources here I get to use. And each round, I will be choosing just a sheet to be my active sheet. And this is one thing I do. I like this. It makes it a little bit less stressful. You just choose a sheet, and you're like, okay, this is the only sheet I could do stuff on for this round. So it makes it, you don't have to worry about as much. I mean, compared to like Hadrian's Wall, you're kind of like bouncing all over the place. Three Sisters is a little bit like that, but I like this. It's like you just choose one sheet, you do shit on that, and that's the round. So this, I get 2. The blue ones are called influence. So choose any sheet. Boy, oh boy, I don't know actually what I want to do. This one is good, but there's nothing I really want to claim. So 2 blue is going to do me too good. I could do a PDS down here on warfare. Might not be a bad idea. Expansion's useless right now because I don't actually have any planets I've claimed. I could go down here on the industry. I do like the industry. The more I've been playing, the more I've really liked the trade goods. So, and that's, you get trade goods through your industry track down here. So that's really one thing I want to focus on, I think. Oh, and then whenever I choose that, I can either cross out or deploy an infantry. Okay. So I will choose the industry track as my track. Oh. So also this game has these like whiteboard, not whiteboard, these like laminated sheets, and they use chalk markers. I forgot to shake this beforehand. Now you gotta shake it for like solid like 20 seconds. So give me a second. This is like maybe my one downside to this game so far is cleanup is kind of a pain because wiping these boards is not fun or easy. And I could see like I've used this board before and I could still see like smudges that I left, but I don't know, maybe I just didn't have great lighting when I was like cleaning it off last time. So, okay, so I get to claim 2 spots. They have to be adjacent to scrapped spaces. So I definitely want to claim this. That's a yellow one, so I can cross it off down here. And then basically, let me zoom in a little bit. How this works is whenever I complete a column, I can just kind of like highlight that at the bottom and boom, I got 1 resource production. Crazy. I still have another thing I can claim. There's a lot of reds, so I'll claim that one and cross that off. Yeah. Oh, and then also because of my faction, since I chose an active sheet, let me zoom out. I could deploy an infantry unit. So that's on my warfare sheet. Those are just the little dots, so I can place them really wherever. I'll just place one to claim this asset, I guess. I think I can do that. Let me know if I can't. I tried to look in the rule books if it was like I can't place infantry directly on an asset. I haven't seen anything saying I couldn't, so now that I spent those two things from the event card is when I actually get to roll the dice. So let me just place these. I'll just place them right here for now. Right in the center of everything, give these dice a roll. So there's 6 different dice. How it works is the 3 black dice are mine that I use, and then the 3 colored dice are the AI's, but later in the game, I can unlock these dice to get their benefits. So they got a double green, so all I do is just mark off a double green, double pink, that's good, and the blue, that's okay. So these just dictate what tracks they go up over here. So if they get like, let me zoom in a little bit on this. So if they get a lot of pinks, that boosts their military. Their single blues boost their council votes. And then everything else just helps them progress towards getting the quest cards. How the quest cards work, they basically have 2 different victory point values. If you're the first to get it, you get more points. So now I get to spend these 2 blue and a pink. Or 2 influence and a material. Which does let me scrap 1 and claim 2. And I still have, this is my active sheet, so I'm still here. Scrap 1 to any marked space. Okay, that could be good. Because I could scrap, let me zoom in a little bit. So I could scrap that. Right? And then claim this. This little speech bubble is what helps me generate council votes, which is pretty cool. That's like my little track telling me how many votes I generate whenever a council event happens. So I think I can still claim 1 more. I will choose, I'll choose this blue one right there. I'll just mark off this blue. So I just need another yellow, and then I would be up to another resource production, which would be very helpful. So let me get rid of these dice, and that's it for the first event card. So on to the next one. Get 1 of each resource. I do think I want to go up on navigation. This is one I like focusing on semi-early, especially because this one is pretty much useless until I get this one working. So let me choose this as my active sheet. Because I did that, I could deploy an infantry. So I'll just deploy them on the right down here. So with 1 of each resource, I can explore 2 and claim 1. Now I want to try to make my way towards Mechatol Rex. These cards, I didn't even explain this earlier. So there's just like I said, there's so many like little things. These like little yellow symbols there. These are relics, and there's just this whole deck of relics. Like I'll show you the bottom one. It's just like different items that just do like different things. Like this is like, oh, you play this relic when expansion industry becomes active, spend 6 in any combination. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just a lot of like really cool, pretty powerful items. So I find them pretty fun. What else on this sheet? These little +1 symbols help boost my strength in war. The little stars with numbers, that's just victory points. What else? Oh, there's also these like little gray symbols here. Those are my faction. And so like each faction, they have 2 abilities. They have one that happens, it's like their active ability, and then they have like a special one that activates whenever you unlock that little symbol right there. So that's that. All right, I can explore 2 and claim 1. Well, I want to claim this planet, so let me just do that. As far as, I need, the quest over here is to have 12 consecutive, so I just want to try to keep this as much of a line as possible. I want to make my way towards Mechatol Rex, so I guess I'll just go like that. And yeah, start just exploring away, trying to see what's what. So I zoom out here and roll the dice for this round, see what's coming. You've been ignoring this because you thought it was a Twilight expansion. Oh, no, this is a whole separate game. Yeah, to be honest, I maybe should have prefaced this at the top of the stream. I've never played Twilight Inscription or Imperium, any of them. I've heard good things about them. I've not, scheduled a day and a half or however long. No, you don't need that much, but it's just never a game I've got to play. But I like big roll and writes. Hadrian's Wall is one of my favorites, so I was really eager to try this. And yeah, so far, been having a lot of fun. These are the dice rolled for the rounds, so the AI gets to go up on their military, their council votes, and they're progressing towards Mechatol Rex. I got 2 research and an influence, so I can explore 2 and claim 1 on my nav sheet up here. Okay, so I'll explore 1, 2, and then claim 1. Yeah, I'll just claim this other planet over here, just so I have that on the back burner, so I can start working on the expansion sheet over there. And that's it. Yep, new card. So we got 3 material to use. Now is this, okay, this is the last card of year 1. So, yeah, I haven't done anything with warfare really. Well, I have my 2 infantry down here, but I don't know. With their warfare, they're only at 2 strength. Yeah, maybe I should focus on warfare. Okay, yeah, I'll hop down here, and I have 3 material to spend, which I will gladly use to cross off and get me a cruiser. I will place them right here. 1, 2, 3. And then since I chose this as my active sheet, I also should have placed an infantry. So I'll place them right there just to claim that asset. And all right, now I will roll the dice for this round. Let me zoom back out. These dice a shake. I really like these dice. They're just so big and chonky. Pretty fun to roll. They're a little tricky to roll because I'm glad there's only 6 of them, because it'd be a lot more tricky if there was more. So the AI is going down the industry quest. They're getting closer to Mechatol Rex and stronger in their military. And for me, I have 1 of each resource to use. So I could just do like 3 infantry or do like half a PDS. 2, yeah, I might do that. I'll spend 1 towards a PDS and then just deploy 2 infantry. So I'll do 1 there and 1 there to keep the sides even. So I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 on each side, so that's pretty good strength right now. Right now I am beating out the AI's military. They have 3, so I just need to keep an eye on that and try to keep ahead. All right, besides that, that is it for that round. So on to the first of year 2. Got relics discovered. I have just 1 research to use, and I don't know where I'll use it. Get a 3D printer to make a thematic dice tower. I do have a 3D printer. That would be need to be a big dice tower. And I do have I have a dice tower that I got at Gen Con, but I don't use it too often. I just have it sitting on the shelf because it looks cool. But I do have a little bit of a dice tower. And of course, as like, if I had to get a dice tower, I wanted to get a dice tower because like, come on, kind of had to. So back to here. With that, I could claim 1. What am I? I'm 1 yellow away. Yeah, I'll go industry. Well, I haven't even started on expansion yet. I should probably go that. Because I want to go industry because I really like having resource production for this game. But I haven't even touched this board yet. It's the eternal struggle. And how it works is the next card is either going to be, it like alternates. There's like how the event cards are going to come out. They always alternate. So it's like one of these are called strategy cards that just have like a resource and it's like a normal round. And then there's going to be one of the main cards. That's either a council vote, a war, or an industry thing. and I don't know which it is. So I need to make sure my warfare is good, which it's pretty good. My industry is not great, and my council is not great. So I'll focus on this sheet. Yeah, okay. I'll wait a little bit longer on expansion, but I need to like... Oh, wait, that's not the right sheet. Oh, down here. I need to do something with expansion soon. So 1 green lets me claim 1 next to any scrap space. I will choose this yellow, what is it? Commodity is what they're called. There's like the 3 different commodity types, and that gets me another resource production for whenever the industry phase happens. So now I get to roll these chunky dice to see what the AI does and what I get to do. Give them a good roll. Okay, I really like seeing the doubles. Those are ideal. So we got the double green, which is their expansion quest. Their double blue is going towards the industry quest, and their pink, they're getting stronger in military. But since I chose this as my active sheet, I should have deployed another infantry unit, and which I'll just do right there. And then what do I get? I get 3 research. Oh, that's not good. 3 research is not good. What is the quest? Claim 10 in a continuous group? Yeah, okay. I guess it's fine. I mean, there's only 3 spaces I can claim. I could claim this blue, this red, and this red. So I cross off red, and blue down there. Oh, shoot, there's no yellow for that. So that's another industry. Okay, well, I really hope it's industry next and not war. Or else I might be kind of screwed on the war. I'll tie with one and lose on the other. Let's see what it is. It is the council, the convening of the council. So how this works is I gain council votes based on my track down here. So I get 2. So I get 2 more votes. And now I need to see what is it called? What I'm voting on. What the agenda is. So there's these little council cards. I shuffle them up. And I'll just do this down here on the industry track. So I put 1 there. 1 there. Get rid of these 2. All right. So I will be zooming in on the wrong thing. Okay. So if this passes, the player who casts the most pass votes chooses a technology on navigation. All players cross out that technology. It cannot be used for the rest of the game. Oh. There's always 2 issues. The one with the star is normally the one you want, I believe. Player who casts the most fail votes chooses a commodity type. On navigation, each player claims 1 system that contains that commodity and explores from it to an adjacent system. Yeah. So this issue I want to fail. So I have, what is their votes? Oof. So this is like, I gotta think about this. So they have 2 votes they're gonna cast, but how it also works is they roll a die to get extra votes, and it could be anywhere from 0 extra votes to 2. I have 4, so even if I were to bet it, they could still tie me, and I forget how ties work. I don't think anything happens. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good on this track, so you know what? I'll go ahead. I'll spend 4 votes. Let's see what happens. So as long as they don't roll a research, the little triangle, if they roll the little triangle, I'm screwed. Okay, it wasn't the triangle. It was the influence. This was a +1 vote, so they had 3. I had 4. So I won that vote, which means, yeah, I get to choose a commodity type, and on navigation, I get to claim 1 system that contains that commodity and explore from it to an adjacent system. Okay. So let me get these off to the side here. It's crazy council vote. And then see what I want to do here. So so the commodity types are either the red, well, I don't even know. There's the yellow one or the blue one. To an adjacent system. I'm trying to see if I can help me get to Mechatol Rex quicker. I don't think I can. So maybe I'll go... I don't know. I'm trying to think what's good here. I'll go from here. I'll claim this red one. Whoops, that was kind of a weird circle. And then I'll just explore to there. And there we go. The council has convened. I got some free exploration because of it. And I also got a little bit further down the industry chart, which is always nice. So I have another strategy thing. So at this point, I got 3 material to spend. The next card will either be a warfare or an industry card. The warfare I luckily now have time to prepare for, which I should do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So maybe I'll choose this as my active sheet. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. Choose this as my active sheet. I have 5 on this side, so I could place an infantry there. I have the 3 material I could spend on a cruiser and place them just right at the top there. It just basically has to be adjacent to an existing unit. So that's the main thing I got to keep in mind. I just want them, below that line so they count for the war. But yeah, now I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that side. I'm sitting pretty good, I think. So I need to now roll the dice up. As long as if they get a single pink, that's okay, but it's not great. Oh, they got a single pink. They got a single everything. That's bad. So they're already working towards the blue. They're working towards their next council vote. The military, yeah, that's that. The green is they're working towards Mechatol So I got, 2 pink and a green to work with. What do I do with this? I might start... 2 pink? That's not... I could do 3 infantry, but, I don't think I really want to. I could start working on some of these technologies up here. I don't know if I really want to do that either. I'll put 2 towards a cruiser. And then I'll just use 1 as infantry up here. Just start working on the next section for the next war. And yeah, that's it for this round. I'll zoom out and see if we'll get an industry card or a warfare card. That is the industry one. So claim 1. Where did I put my pen? So I get 3 trade goods. Pretty nice. I don't know if I really explained what these trade goods do earlier. They're just like universal resources. So as the 3 main resource types, I can just spend a trade good as that. So then, another strategy card. So that means the next one's definitely gonna be war, but I feel like I'm ready over here. Oh man, excuse me for a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry. My allergies just not getting better. Got a runny nose, man. Itchy eyes, no fun. But you know what? Space conquest ain't gonna wait for allergies. So 2 blue. I think I want to start going on the expansion because I haven't even touched the sheet yet. So I choose that. I can deploy an infantry because of my faction ability. So I have 2 planets. I can start. So my quest up here is to claim 1 of each specialty asset on expansion. Oh boy. Okay, so the specialty assets, we got the red one, the green one, the yellow one, and the blue one. I think the 4 main ones. Yeah, there's 4 different specialty assets. So if I go for this planet, they're all there. So I can start working on that. So I'll do that. I'll start, what is this? Lilith? Ias? Lilith? I'm trying to see what the name of that planet is. So I'll cross out one of my planets on navigation. And then what do I have? I have 2 blue to spend. Is there any one of these I want to use first? Maybe go for the green first. So I'll spend the 2 blue down there. How these planets work? It's pretty simple. You cross out resources on the planets you have unlocked. And once you get a row or column complete, you unlock the thing at the end. Some of these things you can save. Some of them they're just used right away. So like these specialty assets, you can save till whenever, but some of these other ones you use right away. It just it's hard to tell, but when looking at it, there's a little bit of a difference. This is like a little dotted line versus this is a dashed line. Yeah. So that was that. And then I just need to roll some dice for this round. Let's see what's going to happen. So I'm still going to be on the expansion sheet, trying to claim as many assets there as I can. Whoa, dice just went flying. Okay, so we got another pink. Are you kidding me? They're going crazy on this warfare. Double blue is for the industry. Double green is for the expansion. So I have 2 material and an influence to work with. Why do I keep putting my marker over there? 2 material and an influence. What else do I need? 2. So I guess I'll cross off that influence, and there's still 2 material. I'll go there and there. And then I'll spend one of my trade goods to use a research there to claim the green asset there. That's why I love the trade goods. It was like, oh man, I was only 1 resource short there. If only I had a resource. And it's like, it's where trade goods comes in. So that was it for that round. Next, a war. So what happens for this? Nothing too crazy. I draw a line here. I know, pretty crazy. And then I compare their number to my number. So their number is 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this side. I should have placed those infantry down there. I didn't realize they were going to get another one. So if we tie, nothing happens. If I win, I get the little item there, which in this case for that one is a planet. So pretty cool stuff. That's it for a war. Pretty nice and quick. So another strategy card. We're on to this is year 3, right? Yep. The 3rd phase or whatever. Whoops. So what do I want to focus on? I don't really have a lot of council votes, so I want to get that going. I also need to focus on these quest cards. I also need to focus on trying to get to Mechatol Rex before they do. So maybe, but this one isn't great for that. It gives me 2 blue, like I can't, what am I supposed to do with that? If it was like 2 pink or 2 green, that'd be great. And 2 blue is not good for really any board. So here's the other thing I need to be careful of. And maybe this will influence my decision. Sometimes I'll get caught off guard because the next card that's coming could be another war card. You can have back-to-back wars in this game. Very much can happen. I've had it happen. So I think I might go for the warfare again and just have this a little bit more prepared just in case there is another war next year so I can actually win it. That'd be pretty nice. So yeah, warfare. I have 2 blue to spend. Since I chose this as my active, I can spend an infantry, or I can place an infantry. 2 blue. I'll place 1 and 2 so I can unlock that PDS and place it there. 3, 1. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side and 3 on that side. Okay, it's a good start. Then we'll see. Hopefully they don't roll. What is this? The single pinks are what we don't want to see from them, because that would be no good. There it is. Of course, they got single pink. All right, good times. So They're going towards the expansion quest. They're getting more council votes and getting their military stronger. All no fun. And what I get? 3 influence is what they gave me. Okay. Yeah, just probably do another. I could do 2 PDSs. Maybe that's what I will do. Like one, like entirely here, and the other one entirely there. I don't know. Do you think the dice make it too swingy compared to Hadrian's Wall? It's a good question. I don't know. Because it's pretty comparable to Hadrian's Wall. Because the dice are just giving me some resources to use each round. And Hadrian's Wall, I guess, is kind of like the age cards. So it's pretty similar in swinginess, I would say. Because there are some times in like Hadrian's Wall, it's like you need like the resources for building up stuff. And you'll get like none. And it really sucks. And sometimes you'll get like 2. So that can vary. Yeah, the dice... There can be some swinginess, and that is the nice thing is where throughout the game you can unlock the other colored dice that the AI use. So if I had like the green dice unlocked on my warfare board, then I would get 2 extra green to use. So you can kind of mitigate it if you strategically unlock dice where you need them. So if you're like, oh, I need a lot of pink on this board, then I'm going to unlock the pink dice here. So in the future, I'll have more pink to use. So you can kind of mitigate it through these little... I forget what they're called, like just unlocking the extra dice, basically. So there is kind of a way too. But yeah, I don't know. I really like Hadrian's Wall, but this is new, so I'm trying to not get like too hyped up about a new game. You know, you go through like that honeymoon phase of getting a new game, you're all excited about it, but like I might like it better than Hadrian's Wall. I don't know. The only thing is like the cleanup's kind of annoying, but everything else about the game so far. I think I might like better, but I don't know. The combo-ness of Hadrian's Wall is like unbeatable. I think it's one of the most combo-y games ever. I don't think this has that to that extent by far, but it's still, I think this is such a solid game. But it's also pretty new. I've only played through like a handful of games so far, so still getting used to it, seeing what's what. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. So 3 influence is what I gotta spend. Like I said, I'm going to spend 1 to get another PDS. I have 3 and 4. So I'll go... yeah, I'm just going to do it entirely on this side. Because I have enough to just do another PDS. But I'm like... I don't know if I want to be honest. I might just do 2 infantry. I don't want to waste my other PDS yet. Well, I'll do... Yeah, I'll just do 2 infantry. I don't want to waste that PDS. Yeah, I've already used I've used 2 of my cruisers and 2 PDSs on the first 2 years. So I need to conserve these because there's only so many I have before I need to like spend the resources down here to unlock the Dreadnought and Warsun, which there's only so many of those I could build too. So that's that. And yeah, we're on to the next year. Let's see if I was smart in preparing for a war. Hey, look at that. I made maybe a good decision. So another war that's broken out. So the deployment line moves up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this side. The AI has 3. Sucks to suck, man. I get a red asset and a green technology dice. That's handy. And one thing that it took me a little bit to understand is like when you unlock these dice like I just did, you can wait to spend them. And you can wait to spend them until you're on the sheet that you want to use them with, which is something I might do. For example, I might do that with this board up here and like use that next time I use this, so I get the green dice every time I use it. Super nice. That's it for warfare. On to the next strategy card. 3 pinks. Wow. Yeah, I think I would definitely... I'm going to do some... I was going to to say navigation, but they're not super close to Mechatol Rex, and there could be a council vote coming up, and I don't have a lot of stuff down here to get council votes, so I kind of want to focus on industry maybe. Yeah. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 in a group so far. I have a green. Oh, that's right. Okay. So I'm going to choose industry as my active sheet. Because of my faction, I can deploy an infantry. But here's the thing. I also have the green asset up here from on the expansion sheet, which I'm going to spend to unlock the, what is this? Psychoarchaeology. So every time I activate the sheet, I can choose one of the council bubble things and either scrap it or claim it, which is pretty sweet. So like I'll claim this one up there, and that gets me a council thing. And then I still have my 3 pink to spend to scrap 3. So I'll scrap that one. I'll scrap 2, 3. Okay. Hopefully I won't regret that. We'll see. And yeah, let me zoom on out and let's roll up some dice. So I still, I'm trying to think. Yeah, haven't used my, yeah, I want to save that green dice for up there. So roll them up and see what's coming. Okay, so they got one of each thing, which isn't good. So their council votes are up to 4, which is really bad for me. I think I'm just going to have to tank the next council vote because I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to do that. They also boosted their military, which is fun. And they're getting closer to Mechatol Rex, which is even more fun. All right, so I got my 2 material and 1 influence to use. Using it on the industry chart down here. So that means I could scrap 2 spots, claim 1. I'll start off by claiming, wait. 1. Okay, I was just double checking. Wait, how did I? Okay, never mind. So I can scrap 2, claim 1. So I'll claim this. That'll give me another council thing. I can unlock some victory points. Then I have to scrap 2. I'll scrap. What do I need to get a group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I might have screwed myself. I don't know if I can. I can't connect that to that. Oh no, I've messed up my thing. Oh no. Because you can only claim next to scrap spots. But I need to have, if I have like a scrap spot there, then I can't claim both of those. Whoops. Oh, that's gonna be there forever. Shoot. Okay. So, oh, I might have screwed myself by claiming those or scrapping those 2 right there just now. Oops. Well, that means I might just have to abandon that quest. Let me make sure there's no other way I could do this, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. If I get both of those and that, I think that's just enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It's possible. I just have to wait till next time, I think, to do that. Because I already spent everything, right? Oh boy, I have it. So I scrap 2. Did I reuse all these? Oh boy. No, I got so sidetracked thinking I couldn't. Because I did that, but I thought that was like the first thing I did. Because I scrapped those 2 and that. I don't think I've claimed anything yet. I still have 1 to claim. So I might claim that. That'll give me a blue. I have what, still 2 to scrap? I mean, just do that one and that one? I don't know. I could spend both of my trade goods to complete that quest. Oh, and that would get me an extra pink to use. Well, thinking here, I'm really going through the process, because if I could spend my 2 trade goods to claim this and claim, oh, but I wouldn't be able to claim that because I scrapped down there. Oh, I'm an idiot. You know what? I might undo this because I'm gonna unscrap this because I haven't like, it's not really gonna affect anything if I go back and scrap that, because yeah, I think I am gonna spend my 2 trade goods to claim the pink tech dice and then claim this red thing up there, commodity. And I think that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the industry quest is complete. And I get 9 points for that. It's a big quest, so pretty nice. And I also have the pink dice, which I can activate on some sheet. I don't know what sheet. This sheet would maybe be best for it. I'm gonna use what dice did I get up here? I'm gonna use the green dice for that sheet. Unless I want to use the pink dice for that sheet. The pink dice for this sheet would be pretty good. All right, I'll use the pink dice for this sheet. I don't want to think about it much more, so it's done. Which means the pink dice from earlier, which was just a single pink, I can use now. Which means I can scrap one more thing. I don't know, just scrap that. Why not? Okay, that's that, and that is it for that. So now I'm curious to see what's coming next. So I think it's either going to be, we already had a war this year, so it's either going to be an industry event or a council. It is industry. Okay, so I get my goods back, my trade goods. So I get 1, 2, 3. Not terrible, not great. I haven't really boosted my industry at all since last time, but 3 I like having. Like, that's a pretty solid amount to work with, so I'm not going to complain too much. So we have another card for Technological Frontier. I get a green thing to spend. A green thing is research. So I think I'm going to go with navigation. I was just thinking there, I was debating if I wanted to circle back to this sheet and try to work on my council votes, because that's what's coming next is the council. I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just going to just not use any votes for this next council vote, just tank it. Hopefully it's not too bad of a penalty, and then just save up my votes for next year. So instead, I'll focus on this track up here. I could deploy an infantry down there. And then 1 green lets me explore 1. So I'll explore to there. And I'll also use the green dice from down here to unlock the green dice here. So yeah, whenever I roll the dice, I'll get to use the AI green dice. It's not called the AI dice, but I mean, they're the ones using it most of the time, so. So what are they getting there? Are they getting, okay, no, double blue. It's the industry thing. Green is more close to Mechatol Rex, and pink is towards their military strength. So that's fun. I got those plus, what is the green? This one. So I can explore 2 and claim 2. Right? Yeah, because I have the green dice and that to explore 2 and claim 2. Okay. Well, I think I see my plan. I'll explore 1 there, 2 there. I'll spend a trade good to explore once more. And I can claim 2, so I'm going to claim Mechatol Rex, which means I get 7 victory points and 3 votes. I totally forgot that's a thing I get from this. That might help me with the council this next turn. I still have another thing I can claim, and I'm going to claim a relic because I like these relics. Sometimes they're really good. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Most of them that I've seen so far seem pretty cool. So we'll see which one I get. Shard of the Throne. Play immediately. Unlock the next 3+1 icons on your industry chart. Oh my gosh. I was ready to give up on the industry for next year. Now it's like, oh, I get votes from Mechatol plus votes from this. Unlock the next 3 on my industry chart. That is insane. Okay. And then deploy a PDS. That is also insane. And then I get 6 victory points for that. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'll deploy that PDS right there. Sweet. And yeah, that's it for my turn. Wow. This council is going to go a lot better than I thought. Jeez. Yep, there it is. Partisan maneuvering, claim council votes. How many do I get now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 votes. Oh, that's insane. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, let's see what I'm voting on. What pressing issues will I be putting all my votes towards? So we have that versus this. And you just do that, and then you hide the middle part, and it's like it's one big card. One big happy card. So on the top, on navigation, each player claims all explored systems that contain a commodity. They then explore all systems that contain a commodity and are adjacent to explored. Wait, what? On navigation, each player claims all explored systems that contain a commodity. Okay. And then they explore all systems that contain a commodity and are adjacent to an explored. Okay. So that's what I'm voting on. And if I lose, on the expansion, I have to cross out 4 unclaimed population assets. So they are going to be putting 4 votes up. And they can get up to 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 votes currently. You know, I like to think I'm a gambling man. I could take a risk, but I have 7 votes, and I could just put them all towards that. No matter what they roll, I would win. So I think, because if I tie, I think just nothing happens. So I don't want that. No. If we tie, I still lose. So I'm not even gonna take that risk. Now I'm spending 7 votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, the council has spoken, and I say this passes. And let me roll the dice to see. Whoa, they got 1 vote and still lost. So that's just how it goes. So I need that card back. I slammed it off to the side. I already forgot. Well, it's a long card. I got a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I forgot these council votes. They get pretty. They get more powerful as the game goes on. So on navigation, let me make sure I get this right, because this is about to be pretty nice, I think. Each player claims all explored systems that contain a commodity. All right, so we got a blue there. That's that. Then we get a red. Okay. Red. I think that's it. Then they explore all systems that contain a commodity that are adjacent to a explored system. So that would be here, because it doesn't have to be claimed, just explored. So that would also be here, and that's it. Wow. I have not seen that council card before. That was a pretty cool card. I've also never seen that artifact. These are just new stuff for me this game. I've never played with this faction. I have used this board before, 5A. I've used that one before. But Yeah, the boards are pretty similar. Like that's like the least different thing. Because like I said, they all have the same technologies. It's just different stuff in different places, pretty much. I could even show you like, this is my board. I have Mechatol Rex here, and you flip it over, and whoa, Mechatol Rex is over here, and the home system's here, and same stuff, just different layout. And that's pretty much how all the boards are. So I think that's so cool that they did that. I mean, even like you're comparing back to Hadrian's Wall, there's nothing like that in Hadrian's Wall. I guess the closest thing they have is like you doing the solo campaign and you kind of just modifying the board on the go to make it a little bit different. But that's one thing that I think is maybe not a huge thing, but for me, it's huge. If this game of just all the different modularity of the quest, the factions, the event cards, the boards, the artifacts, there's so many different things that could change each time. And I think that's just, once again, compared to Hadrian's Wall, because it's like one of my favorites, it's something that I think Hadrian's Wall is really lacking, because you always see the same quest cards. The picks are kind of random, but I just think there's a lot less, I don't know, stuff you could change out in modularity in Hadrian's Wall. Still like the game a lot, it's really fun, but it's one thing I think this game has a huge edge, in my opinion, over that game. So, blabbing on here, we got a new strategy card, right? That was the council. So, research. How am I doing on war? It's year 4, so that means they could strike up a war again. And right now, I would not be ready for that, so maybe I should do that first. I don't have much. A green won't get me far. I'll still go. Yeah, I'll activate warfare. Because I did that, I can deploy an infantry. Then I have a green to spend, so... So I have like 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do another infantry there. And then I'll roll the dice and see what's coming. So what do they got? All singles. I never want to see these be the single size, and they always are. So that means their military is growing stronger. They're getting more council votes, and they finally got to Mechatol Rex. Good for them. So I have 2 influence and 1 resource. So that's something. Chris is asking, have you played Circadian's First Light? No. To be honest, I haven't even heard of it. It's the dice one. I have not. Is it a roll and write type game? Because the ones I've played, like Railroad Inc. Those are probably some of my favorites. Hadrian's Wall. Spoiler for next week. There's going to be some roll and writes that I haven't played on the channel before. I'm really excited for. The ones I'm playing next week are some of people's favorites. It's some I haven't really played, so I'm really excited to try them out. And I'll be playing them like this upcoming week to get ready for the stream. But next week it's not a roll and write edition, it's something else, but I think they'll be really fun. So 2 blue. I haven't played that one. I'm trying to think. I had Cartographers, wasn't a huge fan of that. 3 Sisters I like 3 Sisters. It's not my favorite. Hadrian's Wall is up there. It's up there in my favorites, and yeah, this one's really good so far. I also have Welcome To. That was like one of the first flipping rights I had, and that one's good. I still have it. What's it right there? I recently got a bunch of like the expansion boards because they had them on sale, so that one's good. Not my favorite, but it's one I go back to a decent amount. So, yeah. 2 blue and 1 pink. I could deploy another PDS, which I probably will do at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Okay, yeah, this is good. So I could go PDS. I could spend the 2 blue and do a PDS there. And then I could spend my 1 pink and finish deploying my cruiser. So I'll just go up and down here. So I can claim that asset. How many have I claimed so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did complete this this quest here. So that was 5 points for that? Neat. I kind of forgot I was even doing that one. That one's gonna take a while. This one, am I close to that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I still got a bit to do on that. I still have like some that one's unclaimed. Yeah, there's a few missing. I'm pretty close with this one. This one I don't know if I'll get, but I like trying it. It's a Shem Phillips and Bobby game. It's the same company as Hadrian's Wall. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious about it. I'll have to look that up after this, because yeah, I haven't heard of it. But if it's by the same company as Hadrian's Wall, I imagine that's probably some pretty good stuff. So I got that down, used all my dice. I think that's it. I hope. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll see. If there's a war, I'll beat them on this side and tie them on this side. If there's another round, I might be able to beat them on both. Dang it, it's the war now. Okay, well, I was semi-prepared. So once again, so they were at 7. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side, which means I get a pink dice to use somewhere. I had 7 on this side, so I tied with them. It's just kind of a stalemate over there. And that's the war. Rightful claim. Okay. Still gonna be one more war and one more council vote. So. 2 blue. Where do I want to use 2 blue? Claim. Maybe I might try to finish that stuff up here. Yeah. So I'll do navigation. I can deploy an infantry down here. Cross off one of the. It's like my first population goal over there. I guess my planet's population is lacking a bit, but that's all right. I'm busy over here fighting wars and casting votes in councils and exploring the galaxy. So I don't have time to worry about planetary side stuff. So 2 blue lets me explore 2. I'm gonna grab these adjacent, or sorry, not adjacent, just the empty system there. And I guess I'll grab this planet here. So how many? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 12. Or I could claim that one, and I'd have 12. Oh, I still have to roll the dice for this round. Well, cool. I should be able to do that then. Good old roll. Boom. Of course, they get like all the single stuff. But the green one is the double, which is the one I have unlocked. So that's something. So blue is not good to see. Pink is not good to see. So what? These are my dice. So I have 2. So I can claim 1, explore 4. Okay. Cool. Explore 4. I don't claim 1. I'll claim this. So that should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I miscount last time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I totally miscounted last time. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's that. I'll go ahead and spend a trade good to explore this, which will give me some extra strength on my right side for warfare. And then that's also the 12th, right? So I get to claim the collector objective. Cool. I at least got 3 of the objectives. If I don't get that last one, I'm not going to be too upset about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. No, that's all. So we'll see what's coming next. I don't really know what it's going to be. Industry. Cool. So, so what? I just get still 3. I think that's how many I had in the first year, and I haven't adjusted my industry at all. But honestly, 3. I mean, I can obviously have up to 6, but having 3 is comfortable for me. I at least have some to work with each round. So 3 pinks. So we're still in year 4. So that means the council still has to convene, but I am because of my artifact, I am so good on council votes. I don't need to worry about that. So I'll work on this expansion board up here. How am I doing on time? Oh, I'm past an hour. Dang. There's not much left, so we'll see. I might do another game. We'll see how long this game takes to finish up. But up here, we have another dice to use. I never used that pink dice from my warfare sheet that I won. Yeah, I'll use that up here. Screw it. Gotta use it or lose it. So I have 3 pink to spend. I still need to get... I got the green asset, so there's still a lot of other ones I need. I need the blue one, yellow one. So I'll start with the blue ones. That's 1, 2, 3. Cool. Zoom out a little bit and roll up the dice for this round. Whoosh. Okay. So double pink. It's good to see. The green, I don't care about. The blue, I don't like to see. So I have... Oh, I do have the double pink. That's nice because I have the... I unlocked that dice, so now I can start using that. So the 1 green I can use there to unlock the blue specialty asset. So that's one to use. So I still have 2 blue and 2 pink to use. 2 blue and 2 pink. So I can use 2 pink, 1 blue, 2 blue. And that unlocks another council thing that way. Which wasn't really my plan, but it just worked out like that. Oh, how far away am I? So then I'm just gonna spend 1 trade good to use a green there. I guess 1 more trade good. Now I can't just not let it be not finished. Use a trade good there. So now I got the yellow specialty asset from that way. Going up and down, I got the red specialty asset. So blue, red, yellow, green. That's it. So I got that. Cool. Quest complete. Objective 7 points. And now I still have those 3 assets I can use on whatever board I want. So now I just need to start maximizing my points, which means winning the last war, and I think just mainly going up on the population track. That's a good way to get VP, maybe doing some more exploring around the system. I haven't even used my faction ability yet, because I lost the 1 war that had a faction ability down there, which is so stupid. Okay. How many more planets do I have unlocked? I'm gonna go ahead, because I have 2 more planets. I'm gonna use both of these to just start working on some of these smaller planets. I don't have to actually place anything yet, but I just want them unlocked. Oh, I forgot I can use planets for the space docks. I always forget that. So on the navigation sheet right here, you got these space docks. There's just ways you can unlock extra dice. I totally forgot you can use planets for that, even though it's like the first thing in the column. That's on me. So that's it for this round. Got all that stuff unlocked. I don't want to use any of those technologies yet. I used that thing. So I have the red, blue, and yellow still active. I could use the red to unlock the dreadnought down here. That could be pretty cool. I don't know if a war's coming next. I really hope not. Or no, we already had the war for year 4. So there's no war. It's going to be what's coming? Oh, the council vote, right? Yeah. Okay, there it is. Yeah, the council. It's getting a little mixed up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 votes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is insane. I have to this relic, I just had to reread it. It just seemed so crazy when I used it at first. It still just seems like I've had some relics before that I've used. That one seems just really good. But yeah, let's see. I'll just do this on the warfare sheet this time. So if this passes, which in this case I want it to, I will be able to cross out all negative assets on warfare. I don't have any negative warfare assets because I've been just had the craziest army. No one could defeat me. I tied there once, but if I would have lost, then this would be good. If I fail, the player who casts the most fail votes choose a commodity type. Each player crosses out all the commodity types. Oof. Okay, well, I definitely don't want that happening. So they have 6. They could go up to 8, so I need to cast 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. I control the Senate. I control the world. So, or in this case, I just control the negative assets on warfare, but still, it's something. In this case, I don't have any because my army is so good. So that's that. Council has adjourned. So 3, I definitely, is this the, okay, this is, oh, this is a, so the 5th year is kind of weird. There's always going to be a war, but you don't know if it could be the next card. Oh wait, there might, the last year is sometimes a bit weird with how the war works, but right now I'm not sitting good for war, so I'll hop down here for this round. I'll start out by deploying an infantry. I'll use the yellow technology to unlock this, and I can deploy 2 infantry, which I'll just deploy there and there. I then have, I use the yellow technology, okay. I have the blue technology I can use to make this, and I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. I still have all 3 pinks, so I'll just, I don't know, just do 3 infantry. So 1, 2, and I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's tied up. I'll do 1 there and spend a good to do 1 there just so it's even. Yeah. Roll some dice up for this round, see what's happening. They got all the singles, which is not good. That's done. The blue, well, they already lost the council vote. That means their military might actually beat me. I don't know. Well, no, I still have this round to place these, so I should be relatively okay. Whoops, this was, okay. Yeah, I had 2 blues and a pink to use. So 2 blues and a pink. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 blues and a pink. I'll do another trade good just to do another infantry over there. Just I have what, like 9 on each side now? Or 10? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep. Seems as good as it's gonna get. So Empire Ascendant. So that means we got the war is still a little bit away. Well, now it's the next card. It's either gonna be like the second last card or the last card. But in this case, yeah, it's the last card. Well, I don't really know what I want to do here. Because it's pretty much the last round. They have, I need to just do warfare still. So I'll select that. I could deploy an infantry. That means I could deploy 2 because of the technology. I have 2 blues, so that means I could deploy 2 more. Oh wait, I'll do that one. Cross that out. I'll get some more population assets up there. And we roll the dice for this last round and see what's coming. Okay, so they got the double blue, single green, and what else? Single pink. Oh gosh, they've maxed out their warfare. That's fun. So I have 2 pink and a blue. Two pink and a blue. Well, I guess I could just do 3 infantry and call it a day. So I'll do 1, 2, wait, 3, 6, 9, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to do 1 more over there. And that's it. Flip this last card. There's a warfare card. Of course. They have 10. I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 over here. And I have the +1 up here, adding on to that. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In either case, I won. At least the wars. I won the wars. And that was the last thing. So now we just add up the total. All right, so it's pretty easy to do. I like how they have this. They just have each sheet, you have objective, you have the sheet, and then you add up the both. And you do that each of the 4 sheets, and that's it. That's the only thing you gotta do. So just kind of go through these one by one. So I already have all the objective stuff marked down. So I just have to add up anything else. So I did pretty bad on the, I didn't get any victory point like systems here. So it's just these 2, which is just an extra 13. So 13, 9 was 22. And yeah, next sheet. Okay, so this I got 7. I got 2 points over here. And I think that is it. So 2 points for a total of 9. Yeah, that was definitely the sheet I focused on the least. Got 9 points here. I have 7, 8 down there. So that's 17. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 6, 15, 20. I think this might be my best game yet. It usually doesn't happen. Normally it's like, I don't know, with coffee roasters, like that was probably one of my worst games. So I guess I could just do the math in my head. So 22 plus 9 is 31, plus 17 is 48, plus 20 is 68. According to this chart, 60 is a fledgling domain. So that's pretty good. I would have lost if I had less than 40. So yeah, that was that. What am I doing on time? I think I'll wrap it up there for today. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this. I really like this faction. This artifact was really cool. I think I really like this game a lot. I have to get some more plays in to see how I really feel. But I think so far it's a keeper, and it might be one of my favorite roll and writes. Like I said, I think the one thing it has really going against it, I really like the chalk markers. I like the idea of it. I like how it just like, I could do that and it doesn't smudge off, but cleaning these is a pain. That's like the only thing I gotta say about this game that's bad. The lengthwise, I don't think it's bad. Setup and teardown, besides this, it's not bad at all. You know, it's comparable to something like Hadrian's Wall. It's pretty quick. And yeah, I like this a lot. Like I said, the modularity in it is awesome between the quests. Got the random events, the random factions. You could choose a random board, or you could all have the same board. You got the artifacts that could pop up. There's just a lot of different. You got the different council cards that can appear. It's a lot of cool stuff. So I'm really happy with this game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and looking forward to playing more in the future. I'll definitely do some more playthroughs in the future at some point. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this stream, a like would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you all next time.